It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the last Sunday of the month, actually. So we are the last Sunday of Off the Board. We are using our sketches for Sketch Sunday, and today's sketch was picked out by Nicole. I would have to guess that it is probably a page map sketch. And looking at it, it very much looks like a Project Life spread. Now, I'm going to do, I guess, what you would call like a faux Project Life spread, but it made me get into my Project Life like boxes. So I have like 4 sets of like Project Life things that you can see here. And so I am going to dig through them and try and pull out the bits and pieces. So I need a 6th one. I am going to use 3 photos like you see in the sketch, but I'm not going to do full photos because I have photos that were screenshots from Instagram, and so they're 4x4. So I cut them down to 4x4. They're cute photos they're basically of my dog, but you can see my son's feet there. So every once in a while, he will take her for a ride or take her camping. And so this was one of those times, and it was just him and the dog, and they went for a cruise. They either watched the sunrise or the sunset. I don't actually remember, but it's just kind of fun. So I went ahead and trimmed those down, and then I'm going to go through all of the ephemera bits that are in all of these boxes, and I am basically just going to stick with these Project Life collections. I think that's what they're called, or kits. I don't know that they're called anything actually. So it comes with 4x6 cards as well as 3x4 cards, and then you have this little bit of embellishments. So I am just kind of going through, kind of pulling the colors that I want. I'm really going to stick with kind of that gold and khaki gray, kind of like that orangey color, and then like a teal. So I have my pile of embellishments, and I have my photos and my blocks. So you can kind of see how this is going to come together. So I'm just going to take a little bit of time and see which pieces are going to fit. So I think I'm going to use the right-hand side middle one as kind of my title block. So my title will be Love. And then I remembered that I had another photo, another screenshot. And this one, it was playing a song, and I don't remember what the song was, but it was a post for my son. And so this one actually had a picture of my son with our dog, and the other picture on there was a repeat. So I decided, okay, I'm going to get a 4th picture on here. I'm not going to do that one by itself. I thought they were 2 separate photos, and maybe if they were 2 separate photos, I would have left it as the screenshot. But since it was one that I was already documenting, I decided, no, I wasn't going to do that. So I'm going to add that to kind of that title block, and it will still be my title block, and then the one down at the bottom will basically be the journaling block, even though looking at it, you would think that that upper block would be a great journaling block because it says like who, what, where, when, why, or something like that. But I'm going to end up covering that up with both butterflies actually. So I do like the butterfly down at the bottom, but I am going to move both butterflies up there to the top. I just felt like I needed something else. And I'm going to flip over this card. I didn't want what was kind of said on the back. I really liked the wood grain of it, but the blue in it is a little off. And so you can see a little bit, but I have most of it covered up, which totally works for me. So now that I have all of those little cards embellished and glued down, I am just going to grab a piece of black cardstock and I am going to layer them up. So they don't fit right on like equal. I wanted a little kind of border and some of my photos are a little off. So they wouldn't have fit in the page protector. So it works to put it on this black cardstock instead. That way they can kind of layer on each other. So I might actually do this again. I like this idea of the faux Project Life page, but all of my embellishments can kind of layer on top of each other, like that top butterfly, that orange one. It's kind of going over onto the photo down below. So I am really excited we got to do this sketch. I think it is super fun. So I know that Nicole, who picked out the sketch, actually has done kind of this faux Project Life style in the past. So thank you for that inspiration. And I'm just going to glue these down, and I think that is pretty much going to be it. I don't think I add anything else. I actually have done the journaling, and it just says Pepper and Lucas go out for a cruise. It doesn't really have anything, and I put that on that bottom journaling spot. And then I do think I come in with a stamp, which I need to order a new date stamp because I don't have a date stamp that goes to 2024. So it's in my cart in Amazon. I just haven't pulled the plug yet. So it's I'll stamp it, and the first time I stamp it down there at the bottom, it doesn't show the year after all. So I just continued ghost stamping on top of it, and that way you get the year. So I believe I should be pretty much done. This definitely took me longer than just a regular 12 by 12 page. And I know I've said that before, but Project Life style pages just take me longer because I feel like I'm doing 6 small pages versus one large page. So there is my final layout. Make sure you check out the playlist for Off the Board as well as everybody for Sketch Sunday. And remember to wear your crown, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.